What is all the hubbub about Masters of the Universe Revelation? Why are y'all so upset? We gonna talk about it. We are definitely gonna talk about these feelings y'all got about Masters of the Universe. Let's be real with D-Real. What up, y'all? It's your man D-Real. The entertainment is what I do, and welcome to another Be Real with D-Real. Now, today we are going to talk about Masters of the Universe Revelation with spoilers. So, if you have not seen it, exit stage right. Okay? We're going to get into it here. Now, before we get off into it, I just want to do the usuals. Like, comment, subscribe to the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you get first crack at it. So help me help y'all so we can help each other do this thing as I become a content provider and y'all become content consumers, particularly of mine. Comment, like, subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you. Now, on to the particulars. Friday, July 23rd, Masters of the Universe Revelation premiered on Netflix. It's a 5-episode season, so it's over with pretty quickly. A lot of people didn't like some stuff that went on in Masters of the Universe. I thought it was a very clever continuation of the Masters of the Universe cartoon. It 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 answered some questions and then asked other questions. Like, for instance, that first episode was power packed, lots of action, lots of action. Then all of a sudden, nothing, because He-Man sacrifices his life from the rip. And basically, the next 3 episodes are He-Man in flashbacks. He-Man, we see kind of giving Teela, who becomes the primary protagonist in this season, and her and her little partner, you know, she has some revelations about the way things are handled in the city of Eternia. When we first see her, she's being made the new man at arms. But then events occur, and we find out, which we already kind of knew, nobody ever shared the secret that Prince Adam was He-Man with Teela. And Teela had to find out when he died, just like Randor had to find out his son was dead. Randor's reaction, I think, was a little over the top. Teela's reaction, however, I get it. It's like, I've been doing this, and she says it. I've been doing this all this time, risking my life, and you buzz can't even tell me that Adam was He-Man. Without revealing too terrible much, I've already revealed a bunch, but it's a good story arc, and the conclusion of that story arc sets up a second season very well. Now, if you are a He-Man purist, there are some things you aren't gonna like. Some people didn't like the fact that they talk about Grayskull. And for those of you who are not up on He-Man mythos, Grayskull is the first holder of the power sword. Grayskull was the first man to hold the sword aloft and say the magic words, "By the power of me." He is the patron, and he is the one whose power that is called upon to help whoever is holding the power sword and worthy of it at that time, transform into the most powerful man in the universe, the master of the universe, quote unquote. Grayskull was black, and people didn't like that. Here's what you got to understand about Grayskull, folks. On the planet Eternia, I guess, just like on the planet Earth, all life originated in Africa. Deal with it. Maybe it's the same kind of dynamic on Eternia. Since he was the first, that would have to be some time ago, because there are several generations between Grayskull and Adam. More than enough time for it to go from a black man to a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man. It is what it is. Don't kill the messenger. That's the continuity. That's what Kevin Smith wanted to set up. So that's what he did. Now, overall, like the story, like the fact that Teela and Evelyn got to shine throughout the season. Now, let me give you my real serious likes and my dislikes. Let's start off with the dislikes. First, Chris Wood as He-Man. Didn't like it. Not because he didn't do the role well, but when you hold that sword aloft and say the magic words, by the power of Grayskull, man, Chris Wood was on a 3. When you talking about I have, you that needs to at least be an 11. And you were not, when you called it out, you didn't make me feel like you was He-Man. Just didn't. Another thing I didn't like about Masters of the Universe was Mark Hamill as Skeletor. I know I'm going to catch wreck for that one, but I'll die on that hill. Alan Oppenheimer, who was the original voice of Skeletor in the 1983 Masters of the Universe series, was present to voice Mossman. Now, if I wanted anybody to have a better voice and my choices were Mossman and Skeletor, I know who I'm picking. Skeletor needs to be showcased. Skeletor is the villain. Skeletor is the Lord of Destruction. Now, while I love Mark Hamill as a Joker and a couple of other voices he's done in animation, I ain't like him as Skeletor. It just, I wanted to hear that He-Man, and I never got that. So that. And then again, like I said earlier, Randor's reaction to finding out that his son was He-Man and dead. He told Man-at-Arms that he strip him of his power, get out of my castle, and if I see you again, I'll have you executed. Dang, bruh. He told you he was keeping the prince's secret. The prince asked him to keep it a secret. You can't respect that, Randor? That is not very kingly of you, sir. Now, things I liked about this show. I liked the dystopian feel that came over Eternia after all magic was gone. That was very refreshing, strangely enough, because Eternia is always this shining, wonderful place. Every now and then you come across a village, oh, help us, and they're in dire straits, but it looked like the whole planet was having problems. So much so that the bad guys and the good guys had to team up. I liked that about it too. I liked Teela's decision to walk. Teela was just like, F y'all, y'all been BSing with me all this time. My daddy, my king, everybody, even Orko. even Cringer and them, I'm out. And she left and she went and became a mercenary. She said, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well get paid for it. Good look on you, Miss Tila. Good look on you, sis. Um, Skeletor getting the power of Grayskull at the end of the story arc. Yep, I told y'all it was going to be spoilers in this. Why wasn't y'all listening? Maybe I'll put it throughout. I'll say spoiler, spoiler, spoiler for those that don't know it's going to be a spoiler. Okay. Done data. If you haven't watched it, there's still plenty to watch. There's still plenty that hasn't been revealed by yours truly, and it's still enough to catch your attention. For these folks that's out here talking about it was terrible or Kevin Smith did this and he messed up that, not true. Not true. It's still a good, coherent story. It's still enough action in it to keep you engrossed. Is understand Masters of the Universe is a cartoon for preteen, teenagers. Okay, you adults are taking He-Man too seriously. Breathe, y'all. I understand. I get it. There are some things that we need to be emotional about, and there are some things that we do not need to be emotional about. He-Man not getting the shine on his show is not one of them because we know He-Man's going to come back eventually. You're getting He-Man. At least he ain't getting the T'Challa treatment, where it's just like Prince Adam is dead and that's that. At least you got to see where he went after he died. At least he got to come back. So silver linings there. Have you seen Masters of the Universe Revelation? Have you not seen it? Tell me if you've seen it and what you liked about it and what you didn't like. If you haven't seen it, well, I guess you can't tell me. Go watch it. Then tell me what you liked about it. And as always, comment, like, and subscribe, as I said, to the Be Real with D Real page so you can get alerts. I am that cat D Real, and I will be back with another one before you know it. And until then, y'all be good to each other.